No. Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Brandy, who's to the side of me.
Hello.
And we are streaming Konosuba, God's Blessing on This Wonderful World, Love for These Clothes of Desire. Boy, that title's a mouthful. So this is the first Konosuba game to be released in English, other than the mobile free-to-play game. But there have been other games in Japan. So this one's actually a sequel to a game that we did not get. Yeah, Brandy and I are here. We are fans of Konosuba. This game is based on the anime. There have been 2 seasons released already, which you can watch on Hulu and Crunchyroll. There is a new season coming out in April, and I think Crunchyroll will simulcast it. There's also a prequel series, a 1-season prequel series that is on Crunchyroll. Excellent anime series, and there are books. There are 3 or 4 books that have been released, and they're very good. Anyway, we're going to start a brand new game just so we can show everything off. So the plot of the anime, for those who didn't know, there's a Japanese boy named Kazuya. He dies and he gets the choice of being sent to this fantasy world, and he can take any one thing with him when he goes, so he chooses the goddess that meets him when he dies. He takes her name is Aqua, takes her with him, so the 2 of them go to this fantasy world. She's not happy about it, by the way. And anyway, they get a couple other people in their party, including Megumin, who specializes in explosion magic. She's just done her explosion thing. There's a bug on my monitor. Can you knock it off? Okay, yeah, that would work.
Yes, you're close.
Did it move? Anyway, when Megumin uses her explosion spell, she's drained for the rest of the day after that. So she's a really silly magic user because she specializes in only this high-level magic and refuses to learn anything low levels, so she can only do this 1 spell per day. Anyway, she couldn't resist doing this magic. There she is, Archwizard Megumin, and she's the prequel series is about her. She's actually a really good character. I do need cats, Bob. It was, thank you, Chicago. Yeah, so Kazuma gets mad at her, and you know, he's like constantly frustrated with the rest of his party because they are all ridiculous. Like, they all have really silly personality quirks.
Yes.
Here's Kazuma. Did I say Kazuya earlier? I meant Kazuma. You've blown the whole dang operation. Kazuma. He is an adventurer, which is the lowest class in the world of Konosuba, but he can learn talents and skills from any class. So even though it's a low class and everyone looks down on him, he has a good variety of skills. So here's Darkness. She is like a paladin. Explosion magic just roused the attention of even more monsters. Yo, Perfect Zero, good to see you. She'll stay as bait while we flee. So the funny thing about Darkness is that she is a masochist. That's her silly personality trait. She loves to get beat up by the monsters and bad guys.
She's also royal.
Yeah, that's true. She is like a princess or something. As you can see, she's pretty silly. This is the kind of thing Royal Bob likes. Yeah, no, that's the thing. There's going to be something that happens that kind of reverses some of their personalities. But for now, she's a masochist. Yeah, and it's just silly. Like, the show is a little bit ecchi, but like, you don't get sex scenes or anything like that. It's just slightly risque humor. Why I think it'd be anything else? She's the worst. Yeah, see, he's so impatient with them, but I mean, they all love each other. They're all good friends. But he's just a bit critical of them, you could say. Wow, and a potty mouth, apparently. I'll cover her with my Deadeye skill. So, goody magic, okay. Oh. Uh-oh, Aqua's doing something else. not what Cosmo is actually a good strategist too.
ああカズマやっちゃ
That
い
is
な
true. He gets really angry.
Goddess Archpriest.
Yeah, Aqua. She is a goddess, but in this world, she's limited to the abilities of an archpriest, which is like a high-level magic user.
モンスター集める魔法だったような。
ええそうよほら見て爆裂魔法に驚いて逃げ出したモンスター
Wonderful.
も
She's
戻ってきた
lured a bunch of monsters over.
これは討伐数で報酬額が変わる
Quest's all about killing monsters, so they should kill as many as they
一匹で
can.
も多く倒すに越したことはないと思う
And this style of writing is just like the show and the books. That's why you say,
我ながらいい判断ね
I'm a genius, she says. It's funny because she's actually really low intelligence.
よしモンスターは
So how many monsters are there?
何匹
そうね
20 or so?
俺の見積もりでもそうだ
Yeah, that's my estimate too. And I only have 10 arrows left.
10本ほどしかないわけだ当然ダークネスの
Darkness isn't gonna hit any of them either. I don't even think she'd try.
さてここで問題だ
That is true, Platinum. Konosuba gets a lot of crossovers. Like, we learned about it because it was in Phantasy Star Online 2. Which is really neat. How are we supposed to take down the extra 10? Got any bright ideas?
それはちょっと困るというか
She has no ideas.
このダメガ
You useless goddess!
メ余計なことばっかりしやがって
Why do you always have to cause me trouble?
何が水の女神だ許されるなら今すぐクーリング
How about I take you back to the store and trade you in for a better archpriest who worships Eris or something? Eris is a competing goddess, so he loves to tease her with that.
カズマが言っちゃいけない
She cries a lot too.
Oh god, yes.
Yeah.
コノスバ
That's Konosuba. By the way, Konosuba means like this wonderful.
world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really this wonderful world. But just Kono and Suba, it's two words put together.
アクアそろそろ
Stop
泣き
crying,
止んだら
Aqua.
どうだなんでなんで
Cosmo said he was going to hire an archpriest from Eris's faith instead. She's hilarious. So the game only has Japanese voices, but the anime has a really good English dub. Like, the English voices are quite nice. You know, some people like them better than the Japanese voices.
全てとは言わないけど
That's right, I finally wrote a new article. Thank you for sharing that, Mubot and Icky. Sure as hell the reason behind most of them. That's true, she actually is. Yo, Tech Guy, good to see you.
言わないでちょうだい
Darker Player, are you sure about that?
実際
Stop acting like one.
失礼ねクエス
Sure,
ト
I'm
で
not
は
the best in the world at quests, but I can still do other stuff. I have talents. Was Tyler here earlier? I can't remember if I saw him. Oh, okay. So she starts talking, but then Megumin interrupts her. Sorry, but could you go ahead and use Drain Touch to give me some magic? The Drain Touch ability lets you steal or give your own magic, so that's why
おっとそうだ
it
な
works that way.
ドレインタッチ
Terrific. Yikes, Tech Guy. I can feel it. There we go. You should be using my emotes because they're really cool.
ちょっと聞いてよ昨日の夜
And
は
Aqua's
人に
like,
頼
I
ま
was
れ
saying what I
て
did last night.
しかしあの状況をよく乗り越えられましたね
珍しくダークネス
Well,
がまとも
Darkness
に
was actually doing something for a change, so we managed to
おかげで
beat the
モンスター
monsters
を分散
back.
できた
Yeah.
デコイで引き寄せたモンスターに蹂躙さ
Definitely.
れながら
Well, no, she can't move after she does her explosion spell. It drains
Yeah,
her
like
too
it
much.
literally drains her of
Yeah.
everything, not just magic.
They have to pick her up
Yeah.
off the ground and carry her
Carry
away.
her.
Yeah. She's decoy to draw most of them away, allowing a perfect escape for the
少
group.
々物足りなくはあ
Wasn't
っ
as
たが
satisfying as she hoped it would be, but she still did her duties. Yeah, she's a crusader, which is a kind of paladin.
それは何よりだ
That's a nice Mario emote, Chicago. Thanks, Cosmo. I'm good to walk now.
ありがとうござい
さてそれじゃ余計
Yeah,
な
let's get out of here before we run into any more monsters. Yeah, so he replenished her a little bit, and now she can walk for herself.
その前にアクアの話を聞いてやれ
At least hear Aqua out. Oh, great. We got a cat misbehaving over there. That's a pain in the butt.
そう言うなアクアにすねられた
That doesn't sound like something Poirot would say. I think it'd be more of a pain if Aqua spent the whole day sulking. Alright, you got a point. Fine, Aqua. What happened last night?
もういい教えてあげない
Well, they definitely argue with each other. I'm not gonna tell you.
そっかじゃあ帰るか
Okay, let's head back. He's fine with that.
えもうちょっと
You're not gonna ask me more about it?
興味を持続さ
You
せ
have
て
to be a
くれ
little
と
interested, right?
よ
This is a pain in the
カズマカズマ見てくださいすごいものを見つけましたよ
butt. Maybe I should have you read the girl voices, though.
No.
No,
す
no.
ごいもの
I like how she usually says his name twice like that. What? A gemstone?
宝石
Oh, a gemstone.
違います
That's
す
not
ごい
what
の
I
は
was
そっ
talking
ちじゃ
about.
な
I
いで
meant
すよ
this. I have no such Amber Alerts. The heck is this? So this thing is going to set the plot into motion. A tablet, a jet black slab.
おお確かに黒いな
What are they talking about TikTok notifications? Is it making... Oh, are you guys hearing my stupid Facebook notifications? Is that what it is?
It is.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me... Oh, God. I can mute Chrome. Let me do that, I guess. If I remember how. I didn't realize that my Facebook notifications got sent through OBS. Whoops. No, it's my developer friend, the guy who made Death Wish Enforcers, which is coming out on Steam next week. He gives me lots of cool updates and stuff, so he's always talking to me about it. Anyway, it's black. Stone alone is enough to stir my soul, but observe the splendor of its magnificent black luster. As a crimson demon, how can I resist? Super professional. I've only been doing it for 9 years. A girl with tastes like hers can't keep away from this kind of junk. Who cares about that stone thing? Is this gem real? How much do you think it's worth? So they found a gem and the jet black slab. It looks authentic enough, but the way it's been cut means it probably isn't worth that much. Yeah, aren't you guys glad to see Adam? He's alive. I believe he is still trapped in Canada. Zero, why don't you tell everybody what kind of stuff you like to stream? I'm sure they like to hear about it. It's fine if I take this, right? It's so shiny and it's jet black. It's perfect for me.
ちょっと落ち着け
Yeah, that is a drag, Brian.
ないでもないけど拾うのは
I don't
賛
like
成で
that
きない
sound
ぞ
either. They just knock some books down. I
Probably.
don't have an issue with you taking it, but part of me thinks you probably shouldn't. Darkness agrees. It'd be fine to take it, but it makes her feel uneasy, because it's cursed. You haven't forgotten the incident when Cosmo so cruelly robbed us of our undergarments using that cursed ring of his as an excuse? That is a reference to the previous game, which did not get released in English.
待て待て待て
Cosmo's like, wait, that wasn't what happened at all.
あれは指輪の呪いのせいで
Oh, sure, Zero. You're gonna get a ton of followers now. That ring was cursed to make me cast steel. I didn't take any of those on purpose.
てか屈辱的とか言いながら
Quit grinning when you recount the story, too. Yeah, in the previous game, he, automatically cast it on everybody, and then they had to spend the game giving them back to who they belong to, apparently. I don't care about that, it's fine. Mega Man
よ
says.
くねえよ
It shouldn't be!
いいですかカズマ大切なのはこの石板が黒光りしているということなの
Yes,
です
I am old, but I do not oversleep past the stream. Like, that hasn't happened in years and years. Listen to me, Cosmo. The important thing is its shiny black luster. It's only logical I'd be drawn to it.
ねえめぐみ気持ちはわからなくもない
Mega Man, what about the feelings of whoever dropped this? They don't deserve to get robbed just because you found it after they left it behind, Aqua says. Unusually virtuous of her.
まともなことを言った
She said something moral for a change.
あんた私を何だと思ってるわけ女神である私が
Gee, thanks everybody. What kind of goddess do you take me for? I'm no petty thief. I'd never steal from my devotees.
私は信者の子
I
た
never
ちを
betray the
裏切る
innocent
ように
people.
真似だけ
Never,
は絶対
ever. Cosmo says, didn't you try to burn my jacket a while ago? That's not a form of stealing to
あれも
you?
盗みみたいなもんだと俺は思うのだ
A little bit of a stretch.
あれは
Excuse me, I take gummy vitamins, Walmart brand, every day. That was a different situation.
そうだやっぱりこの宝石
That
は
gem you got's actually pretty valuable. Let's sell it and back ourselves some money.
嘘だよあっさり本性を見せやがってこのなんちゃ
Centrum
って女
silver,
神
you
め
mean? Oh, is that what old people take? You showed your true colors too easily, you phony goddess. Should be easily, not easy.
騙すなんてひどいじゃない
That's cheating.
カズマこの石板と
What are
宝
we
石
gonna
は
do
ど
with
う
this
するんですか
あ
The way she says his name twice every time, I love it.
それはまずい
I don't
と
think
思う
that'd
の
be
ですが
wise.
なんで
Why?
前の指輪の
What if it's a
ように
cursed magic item like that
これが
ring? If some villain were to pick it up, they could cause untold
だ
chaos.
ったら持って帰る
Okay, but if we bring it back, why don't you just curse us instead?
呪いにかかって
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Just accept the possible humiliation in stride. Darkness loves her some humiliation.
前提で話をする
You're not making a great case.
うん面倒ねそれがもし
There you go,
マジ
tech
ックアイ
guy.
テムならとりあえず使ってみればいいじ
It's
ゃ
a
ない
magic item. Why don't we just put that to the test now? You guys actually have Walmarts in Canada, Tech Guy? Don't you just have to go to Toys R Us or something instead?
それで効果が発動
KB
します
Toys,
と
I
分かれ
think
ばこ
they
こ
still
に
have
置いて
that.
いけるんでしょ
No, no, they have electronics boutique there.
They have Walmart.
I'm just saying places that have gone out of business here.
Oh.
Trying that they still have. We'll know we can safely leave it behind.
効果が発動し
If
た
it
らど
gets
うする
triggered, then it's fine. We'll just pawn it off on
見
Wiz.
ずに押し付けるのはどうかしら
If anyone is stuck in Wild Hearts and wants to enable... Oh, look at Royal Bob offering the Wild Hearts help. Wiz's story isn't for dangerous stuff. Wiz is one of my favorite side characters. The curse is one of us like last time. Aqua actually can break curses. Like in that Poirot emote, Royal Bob. If it's too complicated, it might not go that easily. In a worst case scenario, something awful could happen. Oh sure, let's vote on what vitamins I need. Take the Walmart gummy kind because they're good value, and that's that. I do take fish oil. We're not going to get anywhere. Brandy stopped taking it, I think, but she should be taking it. Oh, okay, good.
Well, the fish oil every once in a while.
It's good enough for you that you should take it all the time. Wiz runs a magic items shop, so she might know what the thing is. They're going to ask her to appraise it, I guess. Fish heads raw, ew. Yo, homie Drew, glad to see you. Homie Drew, where the heck have you been? We're ready to go, let's do it. I feel like you haven't been around that much. Well, you don't have to do fish oil pills. You can just do regular omega pills. But, you know, either way. Alright, so. Make some progress. Yay, it's Wiz. She is a lich, but she looks like a regular person. But she's got extra powerful magic as a result. And Aqua generally doesn't like her. Because goddesses don't like the undead, basically. You seem to be in a bad mood. Are you quite alright? Nah, Drew, we're just glad to have you, dude. Where's that vermin? Can we get a shout out for homie Drew, please? He is also a streamer. Me Veneer? He left to stock up on supplies this morning. Oh, her assistant. Make some money, Libby. Coming up soon. Excellent. Good job, Jono. One of his predictions again? Are you here for Vanir, perhaps? No, he actually... I believe Vanir is a name from Norse mythology. Isn't it, Brandon? Vanir. V-A-N-I-R. It's from Norse mythology. Totally is. You gotta read some mythology, lady. Shipstone as well. What a lovely gem. This stone seems most fascinating. Yay. Sir Khalid says, the Shredder. Should I? This is just something we found on the ground. We don't know if it's cursed like that one ring or if it's even a magic item at all. Is the game volume good, guys, or should it be louder? I mean, it's just Japanese voices, but I want you to be able to hear them a bit. Sumimasen. Excuse me, or I'm sorry. I'm not the best at item appraisal. Please don't look so disappointed. I might not be able to identify it, but I can still give you some more general advice on it. Well, thank you, Human Brian. I certainly will not, Darker Player. This is a slab. Yeah, we know. And this gemstone here is a natural rock. It's been cut, polished, and processed. Man, she's full of useful information. Yeah, we don't really need you to tell us that. What else? Huh? Something wrong? There's something strange about this thing. Let me get my magnifying glass. What is it? What can it be? Did you find something interesting? Yeah, look here. There are teeny tiny letters engraved on it. Ooh. Not that kind of rock, tech guy. Look here. It says if you infuse magic into the object, something incredible might happen. I think you need to zoom in so close to find it. To see it. Must be a magic item. Yeah, well, I mean, in Japan, visual novels are very popular, so this is a visual novel, you know? But believe me, if you have seen the show or read the books or whatever, like, the characters are represented really well, and it's just really nice to have another story with them. Use magic and materials to create clothing. Can it only make clothes? The text to be believed? Yes. You know, I've played a few of them. I enjoy them because I like reading, you know, and they're interactive. Like, we are going to have some choices to make. Like, right now we're just in the setup phase of the story. But yeah, like, it's not my main kind of game or anything, but I don't mind one every now and then. And for Konosuba, like, I'm just so glad to have a Konosuba game, you know? Where are you going,
食材
Brandon?
から料理を作るようなイメージでいい
Is it like making a meal from different ingredients?
簡単に
Yeah, that's a good
言うとそういう
approximation.
感じですごい
By the way,
アイデア
this
じゃ
game
ない
is
ですか
available on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. Unfortunately, Xbox didn't get it, but that is no surprise with this style of game.
色は関係ないだろう。
That is true. This one, apparently, a regular playthrough with no guide will take you about 7 hours. Color doesn't mean anything. But there are also multiple endings. And if you want those multiple endings, you're probably going to have to follow a guide. This be magic item too? I don't know about that. There aren't any letters on it. That is not true, Royal Bob. There are visual novels on Xbox, but it's usually not Japanese published ones. I mean, PQUBE does put some games on Xbox, but PQUBE didn't develop this. Mages did, and they don't support Xbox. You said it wasn't worth much, right? Good luck, everybody. You got 2 cool PC games. Siberia is a great adventure series. You get Siberia 2 and 3, both great games. And then the other one, Astalon, is a Metroidvania-style game with retro graphics, so I know Zero on Twitch would enjoy that.
宝石としての価値はそうだな
As far as jewelry goes, yes.
しかし
But I don't think that should be the only metric to base its
希少
worth
性だけ
upon.
で価値を決めるのはどうそのものが持つ本当の
True value of an object lies
その
within
もの
its
に刻まれた
history.
歴史だろそう
That's the way to put it.
人により紡がれた
I'd say the
思い出の
memories we people weave onto our belongings give them sentimental value. Isn't that right, Brandy? We were just talking about that earlier because we were getting rid of some old books and such. Quite poetic of you, Miss La Latina. Yeah, that's her last name, isn't it?
その名前を言うな
Don't use that name. Or is it her actual first name? I can't remember.
価値がないならいいわ
If it's worthless, that's fine. Can we use it to make something with a slab?
はいそれで
I
大丈
think
夫だ
that
と
should
思い
work.
ます
But you'll need more
あ
materials.
らそうなの
Oh, really? Cosmo, got anything?
カズマ
おい待て。お前はなんで石板を使おう
What do you want to use that slab exactly?
なんでって
Because...
その質問に
Oh, you already own it,
私の
Zero?
答えは
That's funny. I mean, it looks really good.
あ
例えば目の前に巨大なモンスタ
Here's
ー
a
が現れた
hypothetical.
と
Let's
し
say a
ます
gigantic monster appears
その
before
時
you...
カズマは
What do
ど
you
の
do?
ような行動
状況による
It
けど
depends, I guess. I'd
ま
probably
ずは
wait
様
and
子
see
を
what
見
it
るべきな
does.
んじゃないか
違います
That's the wrong answer,
違いますよ
Cosmo.
カズマ
Only option is to use
正しい
explosion
行動の
magic.
選択は爆裂
That's
魔
Mega
法を
Man,
打つ
alright.
ですつまり巨大モンスターと
Get it?
対峙した
When you're in a
時に
situation
は
like
爆
that,
裂
the
魔法を
only
打つ
choice is to fire off an
その時
explosion.
その時で
It's the right choice at the
行う
time,
正しい
at the
行動
right
というも
time.
のがあるのです
うんつまり
マジックアイテムが目
So
の
when
前
there's a
にあった
magic
ら
item right in front of you,
使いたくな
the
る
only
のが
right
人という
choice is
も
to
のじゃない
charge in
です
and
か
use it. Sure. I see. So you're an idiot.
よくわ
That was cute. Hey, Aqua, feel free to use this for the stone tablet.
おいそっち勝手に話を進める
That's cool, Royal Bob. Easy completions are nice. They're deciding without
香
him.
りがするお香じゃない
Calming incense. Good.
本当だ
The scent soothes my soul.
とてもこ
あまり嗅がないでください
Don't inhale too much.
このお香は
Has a wonderful calming effect, but too much exposure and you'll never wake up again. Yikes. Why do you only stock such weird junk?
まだ木箱3
I have
つ
3
分あり
crates
ま
of
す
this
し
stuff, though. I haven't been able to sell it, so feel free to use as much of it as you like.
くれるって言うならありがたく使わせてもらいま
Really
しょ
be
う
willing to part with it?
だ
Nice.
から待て
He
何よ
doesn't
うる
approve.
さいわね
それだけすごいアイテムなんだぞ
We just got told it's a magic item. Don't go using it recklessly. It'll curse you.
呪
Want
わ
to
れて
get
もいいのか
cursed?
よ
That's how you get cursed. You want ants? That's how you get ants.
私を誰だと思ってる
Just who do you think I am exactly? I'm Aqua, the goddess of water. You think I'd be cursed so easily?
そうですよカズマ
That's right, Cosmo. We don't even know if it's a cursed item. The only way to find out is to try.
私も構わないぞ
I wouldn't mind trying either. It could be a fun curse, like last time. Oh, great, she liked it.
だから思い出して
Don't writhe around while saying that. She's all like, yeah.
もしもし
Not writhing. I'm just saying this time we'll be prepared to deal with it, that's all.
そういうことだだが仮に以前のよう
But
な
should you be cursed the same way you were last time, don't worry. I'll bear the brunt of it. Make me bear the brunt of it.
受け止めさせてくれ
Steal my undergarments.
めちゃくちゃ期待してんじゃね
You're
えか
way too excited.
はい魔力注入
Okay, there's the magic power.
おい
Wait.
さあ私の新鮮
What
な
kind
魔
of
力
clothing
か
are
ら
we
どんな
going
服が
to
作り出されるのかしら
アクアお前だ
Wow. She got quite a yell. Make way. Oh, yeah.
おーすごいです本当に
That does sound fun. If I could just have the time to email anybody for codes. I've got hours and hours of research paper grading to do, guys. I'm not excited about it. I am quite dreading it, but there's no way around it. A tank top and shorts? No way, that's too cute to be true. This looks like the kind of loungewear a girl from my world might have worn. Why these clothes of all things? Were you thinking of these? That's why I haven't written anything really, because like work just keeps me too busy and stressed. It's frustrating. But I did write that one article on Death Wish Enforcers, special edition. Does that mean the type of clothing generated depends on the ingredients? I suppose it must. This is a great magic item. There's no way of knowing what kind of clothing it'll end up producing. Yeah, I hope so, Darker Player. You have the results right in front of you. Wouldn't that be nice? I actually do have a teacher's aid in one period, and it's been helpful for for like alphabetizing papers so I can grade them more easily and things like that. But like most of what we do is online. Like I'm being forced to do like mostly online lessons and stuff. So does it remind you of pajamas? That's a good point. So think about what you used as the material. Gem and the stuff from Wiz. Oh, the incense that makes you sleep. Precisely, incense that makes you sleep. While there's no jewel motif in the clothing, the sleep part manifested as pajamas. We can only make clothing, right? That's not really that big of a deal. It's kind of boring. Wow, Aqua. No, Chicago. You definitely can't hand off things like... I mean, some teachers do use AI to make like simple quizzes and things like that, but I would rather not. This feels real good, real expensive too. This isn't cheap at all, is it? Yeah, why don't we, you know, Tyler does have a lot of free time. I should bring him in on things. Turned a totally useless magic item into luxurious, expensive feeling clothing. Do you get it now? In this world, they're always looking for ways to make money because, like, everything costs them a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, even when they save the day, they end up getting charged a bunch for the damages they do and things like that. It's time to get rich quick. Depending on the material, we might be able to make clothing imbued with enchantments. The more I think about the slab, the more I appreciate how bold and heroic it is. This is awesome. It's the best thing ever. Well, I'm glad they're happy. Yeah, it's really awesome. That's why I'm narrowing my eyes at it. You tell them, Kazuma. Can you dispose of this for us? What are you saying? Our little stony Woney here has amazing potential. You can't just cast him aside. That's cute. Oh, that's good to hear, Royal Bob. No matter what you say, Cosmo, this slab comes home with me. This is way too annoying. I'm just going to use steel on it. He's going to steal it away. I just got a message from Veneer. It'll be worth it to hold on to whatever you find. That's what he said. The heck does he know? Oh, he also said if you need any items, then please buy from Wiz's Magical Item Shop. Anything else? That's all. Ah, that's fun, Royal Bob. I can't ignore Veneer's words, I guess. Let me check just to be sure. You're not cursed, are you? I can't sense anything like that. I think my nature as a goddess would repel such things in any case. You sense anything wrong with the clothes? Nothing I can notice. Alright, keep them then. Why? These aren't my style at all. It's not about your style, idiot. We need to keep them close just in case something goes wrong with them later. Try not to use the slab thing too much, okay? If you can keep it safe. Then I guess we can take it home. Alright, let's go home and test it out. Just listen to what I said! No fair, I want to try it too. Cute. But if there's no curse or anything like that, maybe it's fine. It's kind of shady though. I don't buy it. Something this useful would just be abandoned on the ground. Wouldn't its owner be scrambling all over the place for it? Oh good, that's the correct its. I was afraid for a minute there. Everybody's using the wrong one lately. Darkness, you quite alright. You look somewhat reddish. Uh-oh. Just a little dizzy. Uh-oh, maybe something is happening, guys. Perhaps the incense is having an effect on you? It'd be nice if it was just that, I guess. You know, Simius, we actually did stream one of the Atelier games a while back. Or is it Atelier? I don't know how you say it. But, you know, they're a bit complicated.
確かにそうだな。
That's a good point. Thanks for the help,
ありがとう
Liz.
な。あとバニルが帰って
I've been wanting. I've got one of the anime series. I need to watch it. But you get to fight things too. Oh, yeah, that part would be good. Be sure to ask Frontier what kind of stuff you might have seen with his divination when he gets back. Okay. There is going to be some actual gameplay of sorts pretty soon. But like, it's still mostly a visual novel, so mostly just story. The next day. Yeah. What's going on? Kazuma. I mean, just remember, it's a visual novel. Like that's what we get out of this stream. That's why I didn't want to have co-hosts, because I just want to focus on the story. Here, I'm coming in. What's going on? He's wearing his tracksuit again. We got trouble, huge trouble. Oh, look at Chomosuke. Her pet. Chomosuke is actually like a demon prince or something, like a really powerful creature, even though it never does anything. It's got Chomosuke so worked up. Exactly. Thank you, Simius. It's darkness. There's something wrong with her. The darkness? Already. What's going on now? Alright, let's find out. Do something. Darkness is being weird. How is that any different from normal? Good morning. Ohayo. Good morning. She doesn't look weird to me. She's just drinking tea like normal, isn't she? I wish I had a cat as cool as Chomosuke. I mean, like, our cats are pretty good, but Chomosuke's on a whole other level. Aww. Seriously, what are you guys freaking out over? It's just darkness, right? It's already noon, isn't it? You slept in far later than I did. I'll have to punish you for this. Strictly. Whoa. That's not something she'd usually say. What? Your brain's still asleep? Shall I rattle it awake for you? Wow. She's being unusually assertive. We should just go along with her for now. It's okay, I'm awake. Sorry I'm up late. I'll wake up earlier tomorrow. But you won't get a second chance. Wow. So you see, something has happened because of them using the slab. What's going on with her? She's definitely different. She's acting like Nellie's different either. What's going on with her? She's been strange since yesterday. As soon as she got home, she went to her room because she wasn't feeling well. She didn't even come down for dinner. She was weird in Wiz's shop yesterday, but she was normal the whole day before that. Does that mean the slab's behind it? Yes. I got a bad feeling about this. Let me look at that stuff. Here you go. Dozo, please. Yeah, I can barely make out the writing on this thing. Lines up with what Wiz did. There's some text here that's etched in a little deeper. I can kind of make it out. That's a really small text, though. Not surprised we missed it. What? What's going on here? First the three of you start whispering, and now you're yelling at each other? I can't not yell about this. It says, if you use this slab, you will suffer a terrible curse. Uh-oh. A curse? Why are they writing in such small text? That's a jerk move. There's something else next to it. Let me see. The more intense one's desires are, the more they shall be inverted upon affliction of the curse. To break the curse, one must wholly satisfy the new desires, both physical and mental. Whoa. If left untreated for too long, the inverted desires shall become that person's true desires forever. So they invert your personality, basically. Don't worry too much. The curse will only affect one person at a time. Oh. And that's that. So only darkness? Thanks for the warning, mysterious stone guy. Would have killed you to make it bigger? So it seems darkness has fallen under the curse of the slab. That's gotta be it. Makes sense to me.
どうして自信満々に言い切れるんだ。
How can you be so certain? So Thyrania Wolfblade, have you guys watched Konosuba? It seems like that was something we've probably talked about before. You know,
はい。
I know Platinum Astrix said he was familiar with it.
3人で
And I've recommended it to him and Brian, but I don't think I've seen him
お前は呪われてる
actually say he
本人だから
watched
わから
it.
ないんだろうけど
You're cursed, so you wouldn't notice it. Basically, your perverted interest got
む
flipped.
しろあなた
Glad we know the
が分かって
cause.
それには同意してしまいます。
You've got the nerve to say I have perverted interest to you. Fine, then. I shall display that side of me here and
私の
now.
変態性とやらをここで証明してみせようか。
That's the spirit, Wolfie. Well, that is a bunch, but I mean, like, trust me, like, there are very few shows that are as funny as this show. It is really, really funny.
ザクネス
Darkness, don't look at us like that. It's really scary.
本当に
Yeah, she's definitely been flipped opposite. The usual Darkness would be more like, this isn't the kind of humiliation I wanted. And she'd freak out over it. Dang it. Why did it have to be another curse? Ah.
今回はそんなに悩むことないんじゃない？
The prequel Konosuba series, we watched that as it came out week to week. We would get behind sometimes, but basically we would watch it as it came out. It's not that bad though, right? At least we know how to undo the curse this time. Cosmo can just have Darkness knock him around a couple of times and that should be that.
満足します。
Is that so?
普通に死ぬだ
I'll die if she hits me like that.
大丈夫。私がちゃん
It's okay, I'll bring you back to life. Yeah, Aqua can raise the dead. Oh, Senna's looking for him. That voice. Uh-oh. I think she was a bad guy at the end of season 2. Or like an antagonist. She's not actually a bad guy.
はいはい
I'm here, relax. What brings you barging in today?
てか急に
佐藤一馬パーティーメンバー全員
Well, Simius, that is a really cool show, but no, it doesn't
追放を
count.
通告する。
Everybody agree all monsters are to be exiled from... All members are to be exiled from the city. What? Why are we getting exiled? Oh, intro time.
It's so fun.
Oh no, this is gonna be muted. How do I mute the... I gotta mute it. Did that mute the game audio for you guys? Quickly, let me know if you can hear the song or not. Yes, thank goodness. This is awesome. Well, thank you guys. I'm sorry I have to mute the song, but... Whiz. Chris the Thief. Union. And Senna. Exciting stuff. Yeah, I mean, they want you to stream it, but, like, you will get flagged on YouTube and possibly Twitch for the songs, so you have to be careful. Like, we've had it happen in the past, so I've learned to be very careful. There we go. Sorry about that, everyone. Watch your mouth, Royal Bob.
佐藤一馬パーティーメンバー全員
All party members of Sato Kazuma's party are to be exiled from the city of Axel. So, Sato is his last name. Kazuma is his first name. Royal Prosecutor Senna. She's a jerk.
カズマ、今日は何をやらかしたのよ。
What'd you do this time, Kazuma? Go apologize. Say you're sorry.
してあげるから、すぐに謝って。
Yeah.
何もしてねえよ
Dang.
ちょっと二人とも落ち着いてください。
まずは説明してくれ
Can
な
you
いと
explain what happened?
こちらには追放されるような行いをした覚えはないの
I
です
think that will lead us to being exiled from the city.
そうだそうだ
You can't just kick us out. That's tyranny.
もちろん理由は
Well, we have a reason.
数日前
A few days ago, a bandit broke into a nobleman's estate and made off with some items, including a precious stone. Uh-oh. The gem.
そして
And I just so happen to have verbal testimony from the owner of a magic shop that you frequent. That would be Wiz.
お前たちは天使に
Testimony indicating that you entered said shop for an appraisal of the aforementioned stolen goods. Uh-oh. They're blaming us for the stealing.
お前たちが持ち込んだ宝石の特徴は
The gem that you had in your possession was identical to the one that was reported stolen. After reporting it to the noble in question, I was then instructed to banish you all from the local area. That's not fair. Anything to say for ourselves? That stuff was stolen from some noble? For real. But we just picked it up on the side of the road. There's no way she'd believe that. Boy. I don't think that was a Steam achievement. I think it was a notification that one of my friends was online. I don't know anything about jewels. I have reputable testimony placing all 4 of you at the scene. Boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time, right? We're in trouble here. Can't get exiled. We can't. We're just about to start a stable, debt-free life. Oh. You're the one who used the gem on the slab and lost it. You don't get a free pass here. Oh, did it actually consume the gem?
Yeah.
Local noble saw fit to offer you some mercy. Should you fulfill certain conditions, you'll have your crimes expunged from the record. Honto, that means like, truly? Really? What do you want us to do? We'll do anything. Anything at all. Stop, don't go saying stuff like that. You're basically inviting trouble. Wait a second. Most of the time, the demands are something crazy or unreasonable. Let's not put the cart before the horse. That is true, Darker Player. I am always getting into trouble. Let's hear the conditions before we accept them. The terms are as follows. Prepare suitable clothing for the noble. Hey, we do have a clothing making thing. There's a strict deadline. Should you fail to meet the requirements in time, your sentence will be elevated to death. Wow. Hold up, we didn't do something worthy of that. What do you mean by prepare clothing anyway? For real, it's not fair. What should we do, Cosmo? Wouldn't it be wiser to clear the false accusations rather than subject ourselves to the noble's whims? What can we do here? If we say no, we'll just get kicked out of town before we get the chance to clear our names. Tell him, Brandy. All we have to do is make clothes. We do it and we'll get off scot-free. Gladrius asked you a question.
Not really. Troubled, maybe, but not a trouble.
Wow. Aqua can sew, right? We'll just have to have her make something. That's right. Guess I'll have to save us all with my amazing embroidery skills. Aqua. Ain't that the truth, guys? Onegaishimasu, you know, it's like, please, what will it be? We'll accept your terms. What clothing does the noble want? You know the feeling you get when you see your childhood friend walking around with girls and you get envious and think, geez, who even is that? You know? What the heck? Why would we know that? That's how the clothes need to feel. That doesn't make, that's too vague. Or too specific. Maybe I don't... You know the feeling you get when you... No, I heard what you said. You don't have to repeat it. That's such a nonsensical request. How could you say it with a straight face? I can't even begin to imagine what kind of creepy old noble wants clothing like that. It's freaky. Stop, I don't want to think about it. Let's get back to brass tacks here. Can we even make an outfit like that? Such a thing as clothing that improve your resistances, but I don't know about outfits that can instill feelings like envy in you. Why would you even want to feel envy? I guess maybe if you're used to having everything. Manipulating one's mind goes beyond the realm of what you wear. I have absolutely no idea how to make anything like that. We got another giveaway coming up, guys. I really hope that movie code hasn't expired, whoever wins it. Because, I mean, like, according to the date it has, but those dates are not always accurate. We'll have to turn down and try to clear our names instead. Turning down the offer upon hearing it will result in the death penalty. Oh, that is not fair. We can't turn it down at all. I knew it. What the heck? Saying no to a highborn who offers you mercy is tantamount to spitting in the highborn's face. It's only natural to be executed for it. Tech guy, you know they usually can't, unfortunately. If you go far enough north, then digital codes stop working because of the ice. Contact me as soon as you're finished. I'll be sure to thoroughly inspect the clothing before they find their way to the nebula in question. So she didn't trust us. Goodbye for now. I'll form the noble of your decision. Strive to work toward redemption. Konosuba, baby. What the heck is this? How come I'm always the one who gets caught up in this kind of trouble, huh? Isn't there a limit to shenanigans here? No, it's because of his party. His party members are too silly, so they always get him in trouble. It's not like we can do anything now. We have to figure out how to work through this. Alright guys, we accepted the offer, so now we need to figure out how to make the clothes. Any ideas? We're almost getting to the gameplay, guys. We can flee. That's it, we'll run away in the dead of night. It's a shame to give up on everything we've got, but we can at least escape with our lives. We're not doing that. We need to talk about making the... It's fine, don't worry. I'll just use my explosive magic to blast the problem away. That's the spirit, Megumin. She got her decorative eye patch on. He said stop. You guys really need to learn to think before you talk. That would just add more crimes to our list. Well, the whole game is story. That's why people buy it. You're not listening here. I told you to be better to clear the false charges. Oh great, Galadrius is grunting again. Keen for some discipline, are we? Oh crap, I forgot about her curse. Just brace and let her hit you. Didn't I say no already? I don't want to die. You can't discipline anyone right now. We need to get ready to escape. We're not planning an escape. We're meant to be planning how to make the clothes. Patch Adams. Different kind of patch, tech guy. Good reference, though. May Robin Williams rest in peace. We'll use the stone slab. The black slab will get us out of this predicament in no time at all. Hold it, hold it. You don't want to get cursed, do you? We're safe from that, remember? The text said the curse could only affect one person at a time. Oh, yeah. Let's just gather some materials and give it a shot. Oh, too bad Sperry isn't here with us tonight. What would we even use? What outfit did they want? Clothes that feel like that feeling when your childhood friend is walking around with girls and you get really envious and all like, geez, who even is that? Apparently, Galadrius. Let's try to think about keywords. I'm glad you approve, Vicky. That's right, keywords. So the main word that's key here would be... main keyword. Envious! Yeah, that's what I thought. So what's an envious kind of material? How should I know? How should I? Yeah. This is like cooking without knowing the ingredients. How are we supposed to make anything? Well, we've got another option, right? If we don't do this, we'll have to run away. We have to try. Won't it be a waste of time collecting random things and attempting to synthesize them in the stone? I know our chances are slim here, but it's better than sitting around with our thumbs up our butts, right? You go, tech guy. Hey, it's Veneer. This is like our merry little band of troublemakers has gotten themselves in a big heap of trouble. Boom, there he is. He's a really powerful bad guy, but he's not that bad. What are you doing here? What a foolish question. You think you could escape the all-seeing eyes of one such as I? Good luck, everyone. Devil Veneer. Wait a second. Did you just step into holy ground without even asking for permission? He's a little bumbling. I mean, the good guys, they came out on top. Otherwise, he would have killed them, I think. I can't remember. I didn't realize that I had to ask. But really, can you blame me for just barging in? The wards around this mansion were so weak. That's great. Aqua's gonna love hearing that. If you really want to fend off intrusion, perhaps you'd do better with a more experienced priest. Oh. She's gonna try to exorcise him. Hold it! Kazuma says. Go Tartaluke! Hey, don't get in the way. Galadrius, I hope you get it then. I mean, it's anybody's game, really. That's around? This is a matter of pride for me. Don't try interfering. I was planning to run away in the middle of the night, a matter of pride too? We appreciate you, dude. Thank you for hanging out with us. Let's move it along, kiddo. First order of business is this. I'm here to bring you some help in your hour of need. What's this? Looks like a letter.
アイテム名が書いてありますね。
List of item names. 18 hemp roses, 13 fluffy feathers, and 1 orange chitamani? What's this? It's a recipe for the clothing you require. Yay! Definitely, tech guy. Recipe? Ingredients for the dish, if we follow your analogy. These should produce the outfit that noble of yours is after.
本当ですか?
Hontou desu ka? Really? Why do you have something like this? Did you see this coming too? Nope, I didn't prepare for it in advance for you or anything. There's no particular reason for me to help you. Oh, Galadrius. Galadrius, what about Groundhog Day? Would you take that one? Because we do have a code for that. Clumsy storekeeper said a man in jet black robe came by with this and asked that it be delivered to you. Oh, so it's probably the noble. Who could it be? I couldn't say. I asked her who it was, and she said he hadn't revealed himself. Okay, I'm sorry about that, Galadrius. Maybe I can find some other movie later when I have a chance to look through them. How can we trust this recipe? That's the danger, you know, code's right here, right? But, like, they expire, so... If you wish to lecture me further, we might need to arrange an exchange of finances. It's like, pay up. Yes, it is a shame. This one was Lionsgate, wasn't it? But whoever it was. How much would you be willing to part with? You're a priest who worships a half-baked goddess that puts value on words, aren't you? That's funny. He thinks that Aqua worships Aqua, but Aqua is Aqua. Anyway. Quit it already, Veneer. You can't just harass Aqua. Yeah, sometimes they will redeem and sometimes they won't. Was I not merely speaking the truth? I could do it now, right? I really want to get this guy. No, you need to relax. Your face is way too scary. If you don't believe my story, you can always ask the clumsy shopkeep. No, I believe you. We don't have a choice but to trust them. We're gonna believe what this pathetic insect has to say? We don't have any other options. I know it's fishy, but if the only other option is running away in the night, we gotta do this. A wise choice, boy. Don't forget, you can buy all manner of possible ingredients at Wizzy's Magical Item Shop, even these. We'll be happy to take your custom orders. So I think we have to make money and then we can buy the items. It's not all selfish. You can make good use of the goods I've collected to sell you. I'll be off then. Look forward to seeing you at the shop. Farewell for now, careless young man who never learns his lesson when it comes to cursed objects. I didn't even pick it up this time, he said. Yeah, it's really not Kazuma's fault. It's the others. Yeah, that's true, Iki. That wouldn't be good. Veneer gave us 2 recipes. The first one's for the outfit the noble requested, and this other recipe has a message from Veneer written on it. I suggest you create this outfit first. Oh, there's more. It will take some time to procure the Sintamani orb you need for the first recipe. Therefore, you should make this second recipe now and solve the more immediate problem with it. Yeah, I believe that's how the game works. Like, you have to make other stuff, and then when you're able to, you can make the special outfit. I can't just ignore what Veneer says. I guess we should make this one first? Stealing my car? No, don't let him do that. Leather fantasy has been set as your target garment. How about that? Do you really believe that pest recipe is going to get us out of trouble? Quit whining. I know you don't like Veneer, but I told you already. We got other leads. I just want to know about the person with the jet black robes. Who could they be? I'm so curious as well, actually. There can't be many who would know about our predicament. Only ones I can think of would be us, Senna, and the noble that asked us to begin with. It has to be someone that knew we had the stone. Let's stop worrying about it for now. Yeah, you're right. We gotta focus on making this outfit. Let's go gather the stuff we need for the recipe, okay? We can get the normal ingredients ourselves, and we can procure any magic items we need at Wiz's shop. We're all gonna have to work really hard. Work? Me? We need money to buy magic items, yeah? It's Veneer, after all. He's gonna squeeze us dry. We'll need a lot of money to get the stuff he'll be procuring for us. I don't want the fiend to get rich off my hard work. I'm not gonna do anything. We can get some of the ingredients from monsters, can't we? Yeah, we'll just have to take some quests. Quest 2?
だだをこねるな。
Yeah, Jono, it is a shame. I mean, but like, should the U.S. government have even allowed them to do that? Probably not. But don't act like a brat, Aqua. If we can't make the outfits, we'll get executed.
よし、じゃあ
All right, let's get to work. I'll get us some quests. Yes. We're there, guys. Look, we're finally at the gameplay part. Figure out a 3-day schedule. Go questing and take part-time jobs to earn Eris and items. Each character has their own strengths and weaknesses when it comes to part-timing. Do you approve, Human Brian? Send off a character who's well suited to a certain job, and you'll have a shot at earning way more than usual. You can tell by their likes and dislikes. Quests can last from 1 to 3 days. You decide how long they last. The longer the quests, the bigger the rewards. Well, Human Brian. Depending on the amount of times you assign certain characters to certain part-time jobs and quests, you might find certain stories developing. If you can manage it, try assigning a character to a part-time job they're not so good at. Oh, wow. Interesting. So what does the guide say?
It just says... It says,
All right,
like,
let's
things
save.
to say.
So it doesn't tell us, like, anything else beyond that?
No, it's just telling you, like, responses.
Alright. So we got a request log? Doesn't show anything yet. Okay. Gonna puff. Alright. So. First day. What should we send Cosmo on? Only the colored ones. Masonry, mining, stocking up, croquette selling, blacksmithing, babysitting, fake flower selling, and town cleaning. So it said you need to do some dislikes too. Should we do like one he dislikes?
I don't know. I don't know this.
Well, we gotta figure it out, right? He doesn't like blacksmithing. So let's have him do that for 1 day, I guess. Alright, as for Aqua on the first day. Okay, something she likes.
It's whiny.
Alright, she likes croquette selling, so we'll have her do that. Should we ever do it for 2 days? Let's do it 2 days, see how that goes. Okay, Megaman. Who's Lana Khan? What does that mean? Alright, Megaman, we're gonna have her do one she doesn't like. Dislikes blacksmithing. Okay.
We got him do that.
Well, we can have more than one do it. I don't know, I'm just trying to like balance out what they like and don't like. Which I have no idea if that's even smart to do. Okay, we'll do one Darkness likes. She likes mining. Alright, cool. And Cosma. So he doesn't like blacksmithing. What does he likes babysitting? Let's go to baby. Oh, he also likes town cleaning. Okay, so town cleaning and babysitting. Where's the babysitting? That's cute. Okay. Aqua needs something else to do. We had her already do one she liked, right? Did we?
Yeah,
Okay,
she does something she likes for 2
so we'll
days.
have her do town cleaning at the end. Alright. And let's see. She does or doesn't like that one? She didn't like it, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we want one she likes. She likes babysitting also. And what's a totally different one? Let's see. Okay, stocking up. Yeah, gotta stock up. Okay. Darkness is only gonna do the thing she likes if we can avoid it, if we can help it. Well, we can't pick everything yet, so blacksmithing. So we did lots of blacksmithing. Mining. Alright. So how about that, everybody? We've set a schedule for everybody. And you know, like, they really do spend time thinking about how they're gonna make their money, like doing different kinds of jobs and quests in the show, so this is decently accurate. Run the schedule. Oh wait, what's the button for that? Right bumper? Wait, what's the tip say? Isn't that the thing we already saw?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here we go, let's do it. Run that schedule, baby. Yo, no time for games. We are glad you made it, dude. The party can't start without you.
いい感じじゃないかしら。いい感じだと思います。
Uh-oh.
いい感
He
じ
failed at blacksmithing, but everyone else succeeded, and 2 of them did excellent. Anyway. Day 2.
これくらい余裕だ。
いい感じじゃないかしら。
Alright, excellent for
私
everyone.
ならこれくらいは当然。
いい感じ。
Day
これ
3.
くらい余裕だ。
Oh, Aqua failed at cleaning. Just like her.
私ならこれくらいは当然。
いい感じじゃないか。
Oh, I see, Jonah.
募集を見てみましょう。
Alright, so this is what we got. That's
Other
pretty small.
things that you did, I guess.
Yeah, probably good. Now, enjoy a stroll around Axel on your day off. Choose where you'd like to go, and fun events will follow. The character icon appears, and the location will include an affection event for that character. Let me help you find someone. Make Luna your girlfriend. Character affection will increase or decrease depending on the choices you make in the story. Once the main story ends, depending on your affection levels, you'll branch into different routes. The main characters, Aqua, Darkness, and Megaman, have 2 different endings each. The side characters, which are Wiz, Chris, Union, and Senna, have only 1 ending each. So what if you're after one specific character ending in particular? It's super duper easy. Just make sure you pursue that specific character's events as you play. Alright, so we should save again.
So, which... And are we focusing on one?
We should probably focus on Aqua, right?
Okay, then you need to go to the living room. Wait, no, I guess not yet.
Not yet. I'll get a lot of free days lately. Guess I'll kick back and relax today.
いや、いやよ。
No, definitely not. How do I do it and that's it. Uh-oh.
わがまま言わ
Don't
な
be
いで
such a
ください。
baby about it. You're too big for
子供じゃないんです
tantrums.
から。
You tell her, Megumin. Whoa. They're fighting over something. It's gonna be a pain if they drag me into it. I make like a tree and...
カズマ、いいところに。
Crap, I can't walk out now.
カズマからもアクア
You
に
need
言
to
ってく
tell
だ
her
さ
off
い。
too. She's being a baby and throwing a tantrum because she doesn't want to work part-time anymore. Wow.
だって仕方ないでしょ。
Can you blame me? I hate it. I'm just being honest.
お前さ。
Can you give it up and just get ready to work? Me and Megumin are on the same boat, remember?
だって私女神なの。
Time for games is a beautiful thing, no time. I'm supposed to be a goddess. What do I have to work every single day? You gotta work if you want to take it easy. If we rest our butts right now, they'll just get kicked later.
わかったわよ。働けば
Get
いいん
it.
でし
All
ょ。
I have to do is work,
働けば
right? Why is a noble goddess like me reduced to this?
どうして
Oh, you're truly the master of aqua wrangling. All my respect goes out to
覚えて
you.
いますね。
Is she being sarcastic? She looks
I
mad.
think so.
Is it that impressive? I just deal with her like I always do, to be honest. I mean, she looks mad, but apparently
私が何をしても
she wouldn't budge no matter what I said, but you just went and got her to give up just like that. Yay! She's being serious. I believe this shows just how strong of a bond you two have developed. I don't think it's nearly as impressive as she seems to think.
というわけで次からのアクアの対処は
I'll leave it to you when it comes to dealing with her from now on.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. She's just pushing it onto me.
I knew there was something.
That's fun. Use your gathered materials to follow the recipes and create clothing. Make a new outfit and witness that outfit's story unfold. Look at that. They did outfits twice. That's funny. I wish I could screenshot that. Anyway. Some outfits can be made with special effect materials. Using special effect materials doesn't just change the story scene related outfit, it changes the event CG you get too. Oh, you gain twice the affection. You don't have to use special effect materials when creating clothing, but if you want to go for a specific character route, it'll pay off to use them for that character. Be mindful, remaining days won't carry over to your next deadline period. The main story will progress when you create the outfit with the star next to it. When you're about to create an outfit that will progress the main story, you'll be warned before you commit. Certain items, like special effect materials, can only be found here. Be sure to check back often. Brand new stock will be noted with the new sign next to them. Be sure to pay attention, alright? Alright, create costume, shop, stop creating. Should we buy anything yet? Let's see what create costume is. Okay, we're supposed to make leather fantasy, but we also can make school and media. So we should do that first. Wait.
But do we wanna...
No, this is the story one. So we have to do leather fantasy first.
Yes. that's
We
what I
need
said.
cheap, and we need herb and frog mucus. Gross. Okay. So let's go to the item shop.
いらっしゃいませ。何をお探しですか？
Products for sale update every chapter. Special effect material are only available for the characters they are sold in. Don't forget to buy them. Okay. For the chapters they're sold in.
本日入荷している商品はこちらです。
We need herb and frog mucus.
Yes.
Do we need a lot? It looked like we need a lot.
I don't know.
It was like 12 or something.
Something like
Yeah, look. 12 frog mucus. So actually we just can't afford it yet, right? We shouldn't buy it. How much are herbs? Herbs are affordable. 16 would be how much? That's still a lot of our money. Just buy 4 for now.
こちらの商品でよろしいですか？ありがとうございます。
Alright.
またのご来店をお待ちしています。
Well, so far so good. Then we just do stop creating and the story will progress. We couldn't create yet.
はーい。
What's going on, you guys?
が
I'm tired. I don't want to work anymore. I want to stay home all day.
私
Story
も
of
で
my
す。
life.
もう
I
動
can
けませ
barely
ん。
move.
だいぶや
You guys look pretty worn out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel the same, though. I've been working my butt off lately, and for what it's worth, it really looks like Aqua's been working hard, too.
すみません。こっちによく
Excuse me, I'd like two ice cold bubblies over here and
あ
one
と
cup
ジ
of
ュースもお願い
juice.
します。
Onegaishimasu.
しわし
Please.
わ飲んでいいの？
Bubbly for me?
最近よくやってるか
You
ら
worked
ね。
really hard today, so I figured I'd buy you a drink.
本当ですか？
Honto desu ka?
めぐみはまだ早い。ジュースで我慢しろ。
You're not ready for it yet, Megumin. You just stick to juice for now. Yeah, that's funny. This world's laws don't prevent her from drinking, but nobody will let her drink, basically. But Aqua gets some.
来た来た。
Really? All right.
それじゃあ
Let's say cheers. Kanpai.
乾杯。
Yeah.
やっ
Nothing beats a drink of bubbly after
ぱ
work.
仕事の後のシュワシュワは最高だわ。アクア。
She makes it sound so good.
私も
Let me have a sip.
お前は
No, wait until you're older.
からだ。
子供扱いし
Stop
ない
treating
で
me
くだ
like
さ
a
い。
little kid.
ところで、
Come to think of it, where's Darkness? Is she still working?
みたいだな。
Yeah, Cosmo's about 2 years older than Megumin. Maybe 3, but I think, I don't know. Something like that.
盛り上が
Oh,
ってる
hey,
ね
look, it's Chris, the thief. That's who taught him to steal. The 3 of you seem
おうよ
lively
クリス
today. Thief, Chris. She also taught him ambush.
と一緒しても
Mind
いい
if
か
I
な？
join you guys for a bit? There's something I wanted to ask.
聞きたい。
聞きたいこと。
ダークネスが
I heard
呪われ
Darkness
た
had
っ
a
て
curse
聞いたんだ
placed
けど
on her.
それって
ああ、本当のことだ。
It's true.
欲求が真逆
So
に
the
なって
rumors
い
about
る
inverting her desires true too?
それも本当だな。
Yeah.
ちょっと
Takes
した
the
きっかけ
tiniest
で
thing to set her off. Then she starts going on about discipline or punishment.
何それどういうこと？
What's that all about?
ほら、あいつっていろい
Well,
ろな
usually she has all those
受けちゃ
submissive fantasies, you know?
受け
Submissive?
今はそういう
She's
のがなく
blushing.
って
But now that side of her's gone, so it's
なん
weird.
ていうか
How is she?
すぐに
She constantly wants to
教えてほし
dominate
がる
you.
んです。何それ？
Gee, I don't know what that's like.
風呂が熱すぎると
If you run the bath too hot, she rages at you. If you don't clean up the right way, she makes you write lines about what you did wrong. Wow, she makes you do that.
カズマをお説教
Darkness is
してい
so
る時
energetic when she punishes Cosmo, too. She's always grinning and laughing about it.
確かに
That must be
今ま
quite
で
the
のダークネス
handful.
からは想像もで呪い
It's a terrifying curse indeed.
それで
Any idea how to break it?
呪いを解くためには
The way to break the curse is to completely fulfill her new needs on a physical and mental level. He's just scared.
ちょっとどうした
Is he okay? Why is he freaking
怯
out?
え始めたトラウマが蘇って
Don't mind him, it's just some light trauma. It's okay, Cosmo. The demon isn't here.
ここに鬼はいないお鬼
Oni.
すでに何度か
We tried to satisfy Darkness's new cravings a few times using Cosmo as bait, but it didn't pan out properly.
ダメ
やめてその話はし
Stop, don't talk about it! What happened?
ワンって
She made you bark like a dog, right? Oh man. やめて You were down on all fours like a dog. Didn't you get walked around 3 times? Oh, poor Konosuba. His performance wasn't bad, really, but he needs to put a little more work. Real doggies have a lot more charm to them, so Cosmo would do well to learn by watching. Jeez, Aqua. I don't care about performing. What do I have to learn? Anyway, Cosmo did everything Darkness ordered him to do, but it still didn't break the curse. Sounds like it was difficult. Stop, I don't want your pity. Cosmo, just give it up already. Just let her give you a total punishment. It'd be better than letting things keep up as they are, right? Better than the new desires taking root in her completely. That's true. That'd be true hell, I think. Wait, hold on a sec. What do you mean by taking root? Exactly what she said. We don't know how long exactly, but if the curse stays in place for a certain period of time, that becomes her new personality forever. You guys, I was thinking, maybe it'd be okay to let that happen? Really? Did you awaken to a new kink? Your perversions evolved, Kazuma? She said hentai. No, but Darkness serves as her front guard. A serious personality suits that much better. That's a good point. But Darkness is really clumsy, isn't she? What good would a different personality do? If her desires are inverted, it stands to reason she might switch to offensive skills rather than the defensive stance she currently has. Right? She might be more than a crappy crusader for once. It could be a net positive. Yeah, but that's not fair. If you ask me, it's in your best interest to get that curse lifted sooner rather than later. Why? Well, I saw Darkness in the weapon shop not too long ago. She was happily looking through all the different whips they had. Oh boy. What? She might not just be satisfied making you go woof next time. Alright, we need to break this curse as soon as possible. Just let her smack you around for a while. Quit making a hassle. Annoying. You're not the one who's gonna get the snot beat out of him. Want to trade places? Oh, that's so bad. Fine. We'll have her punish you instead. Indeed, Icky. I definitely think so. Don't kid around like that. I don't joke. We need to break the curse as soon as possible. To be honest, I don't even know what kind of punishment would satisfy Darkness the most. Well, why don't you just talk to her? When she's acting more normal, you could always ask her if there's anything she really wants to do. I don't think you can solve it by getting slapped around on the spot. You probably need to do something that means something to her. Chris has a point. Alright guys, I'll talk to Darkness when she gets back from work. Just try not to rile her up, okay? What? You're the one who riles her up the most. Maybe you could stop staring at her for once. I don't stare! He does find her quite attractive, but canonically I believe Megumin's the one that he will end up with. We're back! Oh, welcome back. Nice going, everyone. Thanks for working so hard, Darkness. Of course not. My sturdiness and strength are my finest traits, after all. She's not totally different. Chomosuke! Were you good today? Aww. Meow. Darkness, can we talk about something? I'm fine, but what brings this up? Is there something you want to do? We ask her. What, all of a sudden? What do we need to do to break the curse? What are your desires? I feel like I just need to ask you straight up at this point. Spanking me, degrading me, looking down on me? Weren't the 3 dog walks and the woofing enough? Was I not a good enough doggy for you? Was I not loving enough? Wasn't I cute? Did I not bark realistically enough? Thank you, Chomosuke. I think there's a better way you could have asked her, Cosmo. Just listen to what Cosmo wants. It's hard enough path for him as it is. Just tell him what you need, okay? Was this really all you needed to talk about? Or are you acting like it's unimportant? It's a big deal, you know? It's serious! Watch your tongue when you're talking to me. Sorry. You're missing the forest for the trees. Right now, we need to make the noble's outfit. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, she's just the normal darkness unless you set her off. But when she goes into sadist mode, it's way too scary. Maybe I should just embrace the masochism. Wait, no. When did I start accepting this?
貴族殿が提示してきた期限
Jono says, woof. Thank you, Jono. We still have some quiet time before the deadline set by the noble, but it would be better to do it sooner rather than
もちろ
later.
ん進めてるって
It's not like we're not trying. As long as the recipe's right, it'll be all fine. I see. I wouldn't want to leave this city, so here's hoping it all works out.
そうですよね。
That's right. This is your home after all, Darkness.
この町は大丈夫。この私
Daijobu, it's okay. In the name of the great goddess Aqua, I would never let you be cast out and alone.
そうか
Oh, thank you. Putting the great goddess part aside, I'm glad you
女
feel
神
that
と
way,
いう部分
Aqua.
は置いておくと
なんで置いておくの
Why put it aside?
しかし最悪の
Should the worst
に
befall
対
us,
す
we
る
do need to make plans for living outside the city.
そんな事態
I don't really want to think about it.
みんな分かっている
Everyone, you understand what I mean, yes?
街の外に
There
は
are a great
モン
many
スターが増え
monsters
ている
outside the walls.
周囲のモンスターは弱いとはい
I agree,
え
Ikki. It is funny. Even if the ones out there are weaklings, it'll still be hard to find a good place to
そ
rest.
うよね。
That's right. We won't be able to do anything about it if they attack while we're sleeping or something.
それに食料の
There's also the matter of food. We need to
安定
secure
した食べ
that,
物
or
の
we'll
確保
perish.
終了では
If we're just hunting,
確実にそ
we'll
の
only
日
be
の
living
獲
day
物
to
を
day. There'd be no
しょうがない
guarantee
の
we'd
だ
eat all the
か
time.
といって
It's not like we could just start farming out there, right?
つまり
Precisely. That's why we need to apply our survival knowledge. She's been getting kind of excited. I got a bad feeling about
そ
this.
こでどうだろう
So, what do you think? Shall we undergo some survival
サ
training?
バイバルの特訓
そうだ
Yes. Wander out of the city and indulge in first-hand survival training where death awaits around every corner.
大自然の中で
In the bosom of Mother
我々
Nature,
人
we
間
are
は小さ
nothing.
な存在でしかない
Let's take in that truth with our bodies and learn just how little we know. Oh
何
boy.
を言ってるのよ
Why do I want to do that, Darkness? That's no way to live.
んなことしてる場合
Yeah, we don't have time to mess around like that either. Remember, we got a deadline. Besides, all of us except for you are already using up all our energy just working our butts off. We don't have enough for survival training too.
戻ったらお風呂に入って寝て
So work, home, bed. Then we get up and it's work again.
私もこれ以上は無理
I can't do more than
余
this.
裕があるかない
It's
か
not about whether we can do it. We're
私が
doing
や
it.
ると言って
Or are
い
you
るから
trying to say you'll disobey me? Uh-oh. Sorry for talking back to you.
カズマが一瞬にして
Kazuma broke that easily?
二人はどうする
You too? You gonna tag along, or are we gonna have to do this the hard way? Oh, jeez. Heap. What is this game about? Yo, Zero. Well, we have to make these clothing recipes, right? And we have to try to save Darkness, whose personality has been inverted. But after that happens, somebody else's personality is also going to get inverted. So we have to keep trying to lift the curses by doing all the jobs, and then eventually being able to create the clothing items that are needed. And we have a certain number of days to do it. You know, the story advances as the days go on. Yeah, it is a side story. Don't back down now, Megaman. That stupid Neat might have given in, but we're better than that. We can hold it on our own. And a Neat is like a shut-in, a person who is too nerdy and doesn't go out. Sort of like an incel.
その反抗心
Such
嫌いじゃない
defiance. I'll relish this opportunity to break your spirit.
ませんでした
Yeah, I mean, See, Ikki likes the anime and he's enjoying it, and I'm really loving it too.
ちょ悪は
さてメグ
Well, Megaman, coming, or shall I make sport of you? Oh, don't say no, Megaman. Don't let her... Jeez, okay, I'll join you.
私も参加します
よしいい子だ
Oh, what a good girl you are. I'll give you some head pats as a reward.
ありがとうございます
Arigatou gozaimasu. Dang it, we need to stop Darkness. But how am I meant to break the curse? What can I do to fulfill her desires in body and soul? Body and soul, body and soul. Darkness is too scary as she is now. I can't even think about opposing her. Alright, I guess I should save and we should wrap it up. Oh, we got to the next schedule. You could just repeat the same schedule or change it. So I'm going to save for the next day, I guess. Well, actually, I should just save right there, I guess. Alright. Yeah, so Ikki was just talking about Konosuba. We can talk about that a little bit. It's an isekai show. That means that the protagonist is from Earth and he's transported to another world, right? That is a very common, a too common genre in Japan. But Konosuba is really one of the best ones because there's just such a funny team of characters. And even though he's got a bunch of girls around him, they're not his harem. You know, like he's not hooking up with them, and they're not all wanting to hook up with him. So like, they're just a really funny cast of misfits, and they get in all kinds of misadventures, and they do save the day. You know, like they have moments of heroism and stuff, but there's just so much good comedy to it. And their world is really well thought out too. You know, like it's got its own complex rules and such. So it feels like a real like a really fleshed out place. And lots of great side characters too. Is there anything you particularly like about it, Brandy?
I don't know. Just the you know, character interplay, like you said. It's really good. The writers are really good. They don't really put anything boring in there. So.
No, yeah, every episode is pretty great. Of the 2 seasons they made, and even the prequel series. Everybody, we've been playing Konosuba on Steam. It's also on PlayStation and Switch. The game sells for $50. It is a visual novel with a ton of story, as you can see. If you are into Konosuba, then you'll get a lot out of this story. Like, it is really well thought out. And, I mean, like, the writing is great. The characters are all spot on. And there is some gameplay to it, you know? Like, you have to decide what they do from day to day in order to gather the resources you need and to try to unlock side stories and things like that. And, yeah, you could choose which character you want to pursue a special relationship with and get special endings. There's something like 9 different endings, 9 or more endings. So a bunch of replay value, you know? You can save anywhere, so you don't have to like play through the whole game each time. You can create saves and then branch off. But anyway, Konosuba, a really great anime. It's available on Crunchyroll and Hulu, I believe. There are books that you can buy on Amazon and Google Play. There's audiobooks. The audiobooks are fantastic. So, lots of Konosuba love out there. There's even a mobile gacha game, but I'm giving up on those gacha games. Gotta save that money, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So for people who don't know, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game, and we always give out cool prizes. So when you are available on the weekend, we hope you will join us. Next week, we will stream something totally different. I think it may end up being Death Wish Enforcers Special Edition, which is a really cool run and gun shoot 'em up, you know, developed by a friend of mine. So that's a possibility, but we may end up doing something different and put that off a little bit later. We'll see. Yeah, that's true. There is a movie for Konosuba. The OVAs of Konosuba just got wrapped in with the regular TV season for American audiences. So, like, they're not separate OVAs, you know, they're just, like, part of the season. But the movie is also very good. It's only on Crunchyroll. They are not selling the movie separately on Blu-ray, which is a shame. Yes, I know, Galadrius. Yeah, but the movie is quite good. And, you know, it's like bigger scale and the animation quality is better. They kind of advance the relationship between some of the characters a little bit. So that was pretty fun too. And like I said, the new season of the anime is starting in April. Hopefully they will simulcast it on Crunchyroll because that's what they did with the prequel series. So I'm super excited for that. What else is there to say? I want to thank Brandy for quietly hanging out with me. She's not feeling too great tonight, which is a shame. And we, of course, hope she feels better. Is that so, Icky? I want to thank Icky for running the contest. He is the best friend ever, and he's such a great help for the stream, so we love him. Then we want to thank our subscribers. You know, we got Tech Guy, Royal Bob, Perfect Zero, Jono, Thyrenia, Wolfblade, many other cool people. The subscribers keep the stream going. Like, I've been so busy with work, and it's been very frustrating and stressful for me. But we keep the stream going because we know you guys are directly supporting us, and we love that. But we also love all our regular viewers too, because you're a great bunch of folks. We love hanging out with you. We love you. We'll see you next week. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
Bye.
Too bad Tyler didn't chat with us tonight. What an SOB.
Yeah.
That's true. That ought to hold little SOBs. That was Galadrius.
That was not clever.
Thank you for tuning in. No time. No, thanks to all you guys. I know visual novels are not the most stream-friendly kind of game, but I really wanted to do this, and I had a blast. So it was better having all of you here with me. That is for sure. Wait, Darker Player, why would you want your dad's connection to go goofy on you? Are you saying you hope it doesn't go goofy? Good night, Longbox. Good night, No Time for Games. Homie Drew. Zero on Twitch if you're still here. See, Icky heard Galadrius. He hopped on mic just for a second. Chicago was here. Worst Nightmare, good to see you. Tarta Luke was here. Did we say Homie Drew already? Torky was here, of course. Shitsu on you. and many other cool dudes and dudettes. Chelsea Pearl is streaming. Oh, fine. I guess we'll go raid Chelsea Pearl. If I can spell it correctly. Chelsea Pearl. Yay, there's Zero. Thanks for sticking around, Zero. It's really nice to see you again.
I'm gonna go goofy.
Everybody, don't forget to watch Zero when he streams. Catch you later. Oh, no, I typed it wrong. Wow, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me try that again. /raid Chelsea Pearl. That's better.
That one.
Yeah, the raid has been created. We're going to do it.
Nice.
We're going to raid it out. Alright. Woo.
Got it.
Fine, we didn't have anybody else to. Alright, and now we kill the stream. Love you guys. Good night.